Hey, what's up guys, it's Nick from Exploit Theory. In this video I'll be showing you a bunch of out of the maps in the Operation Spectre campaign in CrossFireX. For this first one on the In Pursuit checkpoint, there's actually two ones here. The harder one, you can jump on the fence, onto the traffic light, and then onto the barrier here. You can walk through the back of this building here and get to some places that you can't normally get to from the other out of bounds in this part. You can also use these wires to get across to the other side, but I haven't found an extension to get out of the map on that side yet. To get out the map on this side, follow where I'm going. You want to do a run, jump and then climb up on this light. From the light, jump to this pole, and from the pole, climb up on this neon sign. From here you want to jump down to this area over here. Now keep this area in mind because we're going to pause here and then show you how to get to this area from the other out of bounds. You'll want to come over to this area where there's a garbage bin. Jump on the garbage bin and then onto the blue awning. From the blue awning, jump left and then climb up. You'll now be back at this area. Follow it along and jump to this roof with the pink light. And then come over to this wall where you'll be able to jump through it. You can drop down here where shown, and then you'll want to follow it along to the end here. You'll hit the invisible wall for the map here, and you can just about get around it. Once you're around it, that's it. You can jump outside of the map and be free to explore. Unfortunately, this out of the map isn't very big, though it is pretty cool because there's a bunch of lighting effects that are outside of the map and half of a bridge. For this one, later in the level at the Against the Clock checkpoint, you want to take out the enemies in this room. Once you're done taking them out, you want to come over to this object here and get everything off it, especially this annoying little plant here that keeps it stuck. We're going to want to take this object over to the opposite side of the room in the corner. we are going to be doing object flying with this object, though this object is one of the worst objects to do it with because you can easily fall out of it. You'll want it to stand up like shown here, then you want to get a little bit away from it, knife it and then walk into it, and it should clip you into it. Once you're clipped into it like this, try and find a spot and direction that allows you to fly up. This will have to be in line with the balcony that's to the right of me here. We're going to want to go to the balcony here on the right, and hopefully we won't lose the object, but you'll see in this clip I do, which means I'll have to get it stuck on me again. You can use the back wall over here to do the same thing as what we just did. Now I have it stuck on me again, we can fly straight up because the roof in this part doesn't have collision. Depending on how well the object has stuck to you, you might be able to get even higher up and explore more of the rooftops. But I know that it does deload after you get so far away, so keep that in mind. For this next one, on Fugitive Checkpoint Outnumbered, you'll want to climb up onto this wall here. Turn around and jump over onto this clothes drying rack here. Now onto this balcony. You'll need to do it at exactly where I did it to be able to get the climb up. You should now be able to climb up onto the roof, and this is one of the best out of the maps in the game. It's very easy to do, and you can get to so many places from it. You can get all the way back to the start of the level, and you'll see that you can get all the way to just when you exit the tunnel. There's a bunch of side streets that you can drop down onto that are all throughout the map. For this next one, on Infiltration behind enemy lines, you want to take out the enemies in this area and come over to this pipe and go up it. Come to the end and turn around and jump towards this red electrical box. You want to jump onto this fence. It can be a little bit tricky, but you want to probably do it on the right hand side a bit more, so it allows you to properly jump up on it. Now onto the wall, and turn around and you can jump back towards the hydro station wall. You'll have to jump over this gap to reach this part here. If you take a left and go this way, you'll see this part of the map that you can stand on. If you jump down over here, it'll allow us to get underneath this barrier here, and if we keep going this way and following the instructions that I give, we'll be able to explore more of the dam from earlier on. Once you get to this last triangle, you want to make sure that you're the highest point possible and push into the wall here. Aim like I am here and fall down holding forwards. If you did this right, you should land between the edge of the map and a wall on the left. You want to follow along the edge of the map as a guide until you get through this wall. If you move to the left and maybe back a little bit, you should get this wall to load in. And then I like to use the slow down time ability when I jump to this, just so it helps me get on top of the wall a bit. From here we can jump towards the dam over here. We'll still need to go down a bit here and follow along this barrier through this hole. Once you're fully past the barrier, you'll be able to jump all the way up and clip through the floor a little bit like I just did. You can now explore this big dam. You can also explore some rooftops and some big pipes outside of the map. Though this out the map is slightly different compared to all the other ones, because YouTuber ChallengeMode ON actually beat me to uploading this one. I've actually had it saved up for a couple of days while I fleshed out the video with more out of maps. But he beat me to it, so it's only rightful that I give him the founder's credit for it. Though he didn't find the way to get onto the dam like this, so that's why I included it in this compilation, because it extends the out of bounds greatly. All of the other glitches in this video were found by our team here at Exploit Theory. If you've enjoyed the video at all, then go ahead and hit the like button, and if you'd like to see more content like this, then don't forget to hit the subscribe button. If you'd like to hang out with either me or the rest of the Exploit Theory team, then we do have a Discord server which is linked in the description box below. Thanks so much for liking and watching the video guys, and I'll see you in the next one.